right, everybody, and we are ready for our next run. It is Back to the Future by NPC. So NPC, take it away. I think this is another cozy kind of like childhood nostalgia trip for a lot of us. So I'm really excited to see this run.
Oh, people actually enjoyed this game back in the day? Oh, I'm kind of shocked a little bit. But I mean, I didn't play this as a kid, but I mean, there's so much I could talk about during this run, so I'm just going to get started if that's okay.
Absolutely, let's see it.
Alrighty. Timing will not start until we start movement. So it will start in 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is Back to the Future, and oh man, Sheila is already on the offensive today. I am not happy about that whatsoever. This game has been really butts to me all day today. So as an incentive for me to actually play well, I'm going to donate $5 every time I get hit, up to $50. Hopefully it should not get to that point, but you never know. One of the first things to note is that I have a bowling ball, and now I have a skateboard, and the skateboard makes me go really fast, making this an essential part of the speed run. And the main thing about the speed run is to not get hit at all. And having played this hundreds of times, that is easier said than done. The two things to really worry about are the bees and the sweat. The bees love flying around, and so you'll see me usually camping out at the bottom of the screen, because if they go to the very bottom, it will despawn them, and so I will not have to deal with them flying up. If I even give them a little bit of leniency, they will come back up from down on the bottom of the screen and hit me. I have lost many a run that way, so you never, ever, ever give them the opportunity to do that. Like that guy just did, he sweated, and sweat will have a random trajectory. It can go up, it can go down, it can fly all around, and it can hit you and make your day a living miserable mess. Getting hit is, well, the thing is that it looks like you have a huge hitbox, but the actual hitbox, is the bottom half of his body. You can actually... No, I'm not going to show it off. I don't want to show it off, Sheila. Don't start throwing sweat at me. So you can actually kind of get hit on the top part of your body. But like I said, I don't want to show that off. I don't want to get hit. I would like this to be a good run today. So, whew, let me take a little breath there from the massive amount of dodging I just had to do.
Are you a little bit? It sounds like.
What?
Cutting a little bit too, maybe.
Cutting? Sorry, I did not hear what you said.
Oh, I just said, are you sweating a little bit too? It's pretty intense.
Oh, well, the thing is that, no joke, it always depends on the reset. Because sometimes on the reset, the enemies will either be super calm or super aggressive. And so it looks like we're going to have a super aggressive run. So there is a good possibility I might be emptying my wallet a little bit for this. But I have played this a bit, so hopefully it won't come to that. But one thing to also note is that every time I end this stage, it'll always end with the time 116. But we're coming about our first minigame, which is Lou's Cafe. And there is a special technique that I call the Shinobi effect that I'm doing right now. If you ever played the arcade version of Shinobi, at the main screen, the guy will just go back and forth and throw his shuriken. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, because you can't predict out of the 6 slots where these guys are going to come from, and you want to try to hit them as soon as possible, so that they will not, so that they'll spawn quicker, and you also want to have, not have them get so close that I have to redo this. So I have to redo any of these mini games. That's almost like going overestimate right there. I say almost because then I have to really, really do well. And there's Sheila right there. We're going to bat her out because she's taking up one of the enemy slots, and we want all the slots open. I actually have a Super Shake ability I can use once, and Sheila will also supply another Super Shake, which will actually kill all the enemies on screen. She's useful, and if you really need to. And I got 50. There we go. And you need 50 in order to pass. And that was a really dang good cafe. What you really want is what I call 1, 2, 5, 6, which usually enemies will spawn on the 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th slot. And if you can get that selection, then they'll just go by super. You can just take them down really, really quickly. And if you're doing a speed run, you basically want to end at 4:45 at the end of that. Oh no! Ah, crap! I talked too much. Okay, one hit. That's $5 for charity. Okay, we're gonna be a lot better here, people, because that was a very dumb hit. Okay. So now that I get hit, I'll talk to you about the clock mechanics. There are 2 clocks in this game. The, dang it, I don't want to hit that clock. The timer at the bottom right is, the timer of the level. Gotta be very careful. And if that runs out, then, I have to redo the entire stage over again. And then you have the picture timer at the very bottom, which sticks around with every 4 levels before the mini stages, and that's why I'm collecting all the clocks so that that picture will not fade. If it fades completely, then I have to restart the entire stage over. Oh, there we go. Want to make sure I get that. Now we're back on our speed run. So yeah, that's the main important thing. The picture fades every 4 levels. I mean, it fades all the time, but it will fade faster every 4 levels. So now we're on stages 5 through 8. It'll fade a little bit faster. When we get to 9 and 12, it will fade much faster. And so it is important to collect all the clocks you can just to be safe. I had a run recently die because I got to the very end of the stage, stage 12, and I had faded out, and I was like at the last pixel of the stage before it transitioned. And many a word was said that moment. But yeah, generally, if you get hit during a run, if you're being a super serious speedrunner like I am, then you have to reset because the world record requires no hits whatsoever. And there are only 4 people on the leaderboard right now that have had no-hit runs. No, actually 5. I take that back, 5. The world record, Nescardinality, me, Jangle Storm, Crocdoc, and Koal Lazy. The funny thing is that no, Biff, you're not going to hit me just yet. Let me enjoy my skateboard for just at least the end of this area. I'd appreciate that. Nope. Sorry, little spastic. Okay. I'll get back onto how that actual leaderboard came to be after Sheila mini stage, or not Sheila, Lorraine mini stage. Let me make sure that I'm on Lorraine. Do you have any donations? Because I have to fully concentrate.
No new donations at this time. I'll just quickly mention that we do have those Bid Wars coming up for Mega Man Extreme 2. I also wanted to mention we are on pace currently to beat the Power Up with Pride donation record, which is around 14,000. So let's keep those donations coming. Let's set a new PB this weekend. We got a whole day of marathon left to do it, but no reason to wait.
Okay. Need 50. Okay. Oh, jeez. That mini game scares me so much. It's like the hardest one out of all of this. And it makes me, it just, makes me breathe a lot harder. So now we're on levels 9 through 12. Generally, every 4 levels, the game makes you move left a lot more. The enemies will get slightly more aggressive, like Sheila is doing right now. And you just have to keep on your toes and, yeah. So, going about the world record of this, the world record was held by CropDoc for, 9 years. And the thing is that with a game like this, which is pretty much an auto-scroller, you would not think there is any time to shave off of a speedrun like this. And there actually was. There are 2 moments. One where my world record run at the time did better, and then worse. Hold on. Because he had a 17:11. But the 2 things that made it from being perfect was in the final level, he got hit twice by lightning, and he had a very terrible diner where the timer at the end of it was at 5 minutes. So there was plenty of time to save, and when I actually got the world record, I had done the diner at such a pace that I got lightning bolted 3 times and was able to shave off a single second. And I was so happy. And then I was casually chatting on Ness Cardinality's stream about it. And then he decided for a full week he was speedrunning nothing but Back to the Future. He grinded the heck out of this game and got it to a 17:03. And props to Ness Cardinality, because that I casually play and speedrun this game. And that is, I can't take I think the time that he did it, he spent 8 hours on a single stream just to get that world record. Can you imagine listening to this music for 8 hours straight? Okay. Take a couple deep breaths. And funnily enough, there is actually 2 tasks to this game. Both actually. No, what the? No! I don't know what you were doing, B. You are supposed to be despawned. So stay despawned, please. There are 2 tasks. And one is for most points, and one is for hypothetical speed, but it actually, everybody's world record run actually beats the speed of that task for some strange reason. So obviously it wasn't a perfect task. But the task actually does like some glitching with left and right being pressed at the same time, that you can actually teleport around the stage. And now the best minigame. Here is Johnny Be Good at 3 times the speed. So one thing to be said, as you can probably hear, this is a very fast version of Johnny Be Good. The actual person that did the music for this game did this at a normal speed. He actually they composed it at normal speed. The programmers thought, this is too slow, we need to ramp it up. So they ramped up the audio by 3 times the speed. And there are actually mods out there so you can actually listen to what this music is supposed to be. I have that, and I could probably, play it. I could probably, have a clip somewhere in the future to show what the music is supposed to sound like. So now we're on stages 13 through 16. The picture, it doesn't matter because Marty's parents are back together and you're safe. The difference, though, is that these stages are longer, and any kind of mistake really hits hard. Generally, at the end of a stage, you want to end at 116. This stage ends at 109, and the rest, if I do it perfectly, will end at 102. So these next 3 stages, if I screw up anywhere, I will be holding my breath and probably concentrating really, really hard. And Biff, Biff was definitely out there to get me. Okay, let's hop over that. No shield. Oh, jeez. No sweating today, please. They heard me talk. They had to have heard me talk. They're like, oh, he's afraid. Let's really get the screws to him now. Nope. Come on. Please, let me finish this game. I have just 2 more levels past this, and I'm home free. And I will have only gotten hit once, and that's fine, right? Okay, just 2 more stages. And then the worst part of this game. Nope. Refuse to deal with you. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of going back and forth on these final stages because they want to try to get you hit as much as possible. Nope! Oh, dang. Second hit. So, gonna be a little cautious. One thing I didn't go over is the bowling ball and, oh! Come on, let me get to the end of the stage. That's 3 hits. Okay. So, with the bowling ball spawns every 30 in-game timer seconds. After you grab the bowling ball, the skateboard will spawn 60 seconds right after. That is not... Whoa, no! Dang it. Okay, I need to pray really hard that the game is going to be somewhat nice. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat the level now. But that's 5 hits, right? No, I'm not... Oh, bowling ball! Okay. I might be able to do this if I don't get hit and I can ride the roller coaster. Not the roller coaster. I want to ride a roller coaster. I'd rather be doing the roller coaster than this. Okay. Sheila's definitely on the offensive. Okay. Give me my skateboard. Come on. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Okay. Now we have to do the final part. And we have to get 88 down this car ride. And lightning bolts have patterns, but they are also... The patterns are random, and there are times where there is not a possibility of you getting to 88. Okay, come on. Let me do it. Let me do it. Time! Woo! Oh, jeez. I was afraid of not beating that last level. It got me so bad. What was my time, just out of curiosity?
Wow, I mean, that was really intense. 18:11 was what we had on the clock. So
I'll take it. Oh, oh man. Thank you, Power Up with Pride, for letting me get to play this and have a panic attack on stream. I think I got hit 5 times, so I will donate $25 to Power Up with Pride. And everybody else should donate too. Support the good cause of the Trevor Project.
thank you so much, NPC. Great run. That was very, very exciting.